Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds with It's Fine Day. We're still doing more side quests. In the last episode, we did 2 side quests. One for an engineer guy on, tier 2. And we did one for like a relay station for the groundbreaker. But in this episode, I believe we have, I think Ada has one.
Captain.
Hey,
How can I
Ada,
be of
so
assistance?
you mentioned an author raid drama. I'd like to see it.
Certainly, Captain.
Let's see what she has to say.
Ask.
Oh, okay, that's not for what we need, but I know this will be good for the future. Hey, Sam Hayden's versus the Brain Eaters. Interesting. Man, it's a TV show.
It was the law-forsaken parasites.
What's going on here?
I had become obsessed. My quest to stop them. To avenge my partner, Philip. And my ex-partner, Bernice.
Ooh.
And Lieutenant Jurgen. And those 2 informants had brought me to Rizzo's distillery. But it wasn't just the triple distilled deliciousness of Rizzo's Spectrum brand vodka that I found there.
I love the Midway ad.
It was
that's one
death.
way to deal with it.
I made sure the Brain Eaters paid the price. But at what cost to me?
What do you mean? You know what? This is actually really piquing my interest. Maybe we're not going on a side quest here. Today we're doing DLC.
It's you.
This is the Halcyon News Network with breaking news. Halcyon Helen has been murdered. Administrator Ludovico of Rizzo's refused to answer the big question on everyone's mind. Who will Spectrum Vodka's next spokesperson be? Claiming that a special investigation must be concluded first.
Interesting. Okay, you know what? Actually, that really piques my interest.
Captain, we have a communication coming in from one Administrator Ludovico.
You know what? Screw.
Get off the transmission, Cedric.
Huh?
We agreed to let me do the negotiating.
What?
I'll be with you, friend.
Hello.
I am Administrator Ludovico of the famed Eridanos atmospheric complex. But there's no need to stand on formality. You may address me as Mr.
Let me guess. This is about the Halcyon Helen's model.
Her death is the tragedy of our lifetime. As the face of our new product line, her murder is a stain on the Rizzo's brand.
I see.
She was scheduled to unveil our newest product, Spectrum Brown, before this tragic event.
Interesting.
But we
Okay.
cannot move forward with our unveiling until we apprehend the killer.
And your first thoughts was to come to me? Why would they come to me? Why?
All right, Ludovico, that's enough. You don't know
Oh,
what
yeah,
you're
what's up,
doing.
man?
Let me handle this. Captain Hawthorne, Sublight's favorite freelancer. I'm such an admirer of your work.
Oh, yeah, thank
Cedric
you.
Kincannon, Sublight Underground. I'm so glad we're hiring a third-party investigator. No one wants to see a troop of UDL guards stomping all over my hotel. Least of
Yeah.
all me.
Makes sense.
The murder of Halcyon Helen is a heinous assault on this colony.
Yeah, for
I
real.
look forward to watching you find the
She's a fine
miscreant
lady.
responsible and drag them out of the shadows.
Yeah, I'm having trouble seeing the death of 2-bit actor as an assault on the colony. I was shaken by the news. Myself, Helen brought a lot of joy to this colony.
You're a compassionate person, Captain.
Thank you.
And you're right. Halcyon Helen was a talented woman. She had a gift for transforming her art into wealth.
Hell yeah.
You would not believe the money she made us on Dissident Busters.
For law's sake, Cedric,
Interesting.
could you show a little discretion and not bring up your contraband operations in front of an outsider?
Ludovico, you wound me. I'm establishing rapport with our new contractor. Let's not give him the impression that you can't be trusted.
Wow.
Do you
Okay.
really want to do this right now, Cedric?
I
You
feel
want
like
to
it do a nice
antagonize me
dynamic
while
between
I'm
these two. I
negotiating
like
a
it. I like it.
contract?
Gentlemen,
Because I
please,
promise
as far as I'm
you,
concerned,
I'll
you're both
win.
idiots. Can you please get back to the point here? You know what? Let's just say they're both
First sensible
idiots.
thing I've heard all day. My apologies,
hello.
Mr. Ludovico. That
Who are
was
you?
unprofessional of me. Captain, I'm Constable Maria Keene. Hiring a third-party investigator was my idea.
I see.
I've been studying your dossier. You're reliable and competent.
Well,
You've
I
been
am
taking
reliable,
care of yourself
but
ever
I do
since you
fly the
arrived on
unreliable.
Halcyon. And you're entirely independent.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I'm concerned, you're the ideal inspector for this case.
Inspector Bay. I like the sounds of that. I really do like the
pleased to hear
idea
that.
of that.
The future
The
of our
sounds of it.
complex may
Inspector
depend
Bay.
on your
Yes.
success. I'll leave you in the constable's care. Mr. Kincannon and I must have a word.
All right.
Bud Rizzo's is paying for that hotel
I bet
room.
they're going to have
I
just
can't
a
tell you how
wall.
grateful I am for your help. And even though they may not show their gratitude, I know Administrator Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon appreciate your involvement.
Okay.
Mr. Kincannon could lose his spaceport if board authorities took over the investigation. And if Rizzo's is forced to cancel its unveiling, we might never recover.
Understandable. Helen must have a pretty popular... It must have been pretty popular for death could put an end to your operations.
Helen was more than popular. She gave something to this colony that no product line could ever provide. Real happiness.
Damn.
No one has ever been as well known or as well loved.
That sucks for
Outside
the
of our
quality.
courageous business
You
leaders.
seem confident. You could have dealt with this. You sound a bit worn out.
Me? Worn out? Perish the notion. My days are filled with catering to the oh-so-reasonable requests of Mr. Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon. What's not to like?
They're not very likable.
Your words, not mine. Please don't take my lack of disagreement as anything other than fatigue.
Okay.
I am a content, productive, and happy member of our society.
Now, those two seem to have some issues, though.
The administrator oversees Rizzo's operations. Cedric runs the hotel and the spaceport. They're always at each other's throats.
I see.
My life would be so much easier if they'd simply learn to work together.
Yeah, relax. There's nothing I can't handle. Yeah,
I'm pleased to hear that. From everything I've heard, you're a competent freelancer.
Thank you.
And at the risk of sounding impertinent, we desperately need the help of someone competent. Thank you for your time.
All right, I got
Captain.
everything I need.
Transmission terminated.
Okay, I don't know why they trust me to catch Tyson's Helen's
Eridanos
kill.
atmospheric complex.
Why are they trusting
There are
me?
several reasons why someone would hire your services.
Why?
In descending order of likelihood, they are as follows.
Okay.
Desperation, confusion, mistaken identity, inebriation, and genuine faith in your abilities.
None of those are good, especially the last one, because my abilities is just sucking. Yes, that's what I'm gonna say. Tell me about Eridanos.
Eridanos is a hydrogen-helium gas giant, distinguished by a well-defined ring system. The Eridanos atmospheric complex is a system of land masses propelled through a thin layer of the upper atmosphere, where humans are potentially capable of surviving.
That doesn't sound very good. Oh, we leveled up! Level 55! Let's see. Let's think. Lock picking up to 130. Hacking up 100. Get our engineering up by 10. Apply. Yeah. There we go. Like, what is the max level in this game? I actually have no clue. But Indus. Alright, let's go heal. I have no clue where we're going, but we're going somewhere.
Eridanos.
Hello.
Recently famous for Halcyon Helen's death.
You know, that's actually exciting for a planet name and story. Ah, there's something out. Interesting. There's definitely something interesting to look at. Oh, shit. I was looking at my phone to check something, but fucking cinematic intro for this damn city. In the skies. Damn. Is this place actually this big? I have to look at the map now. The second that we get in. That's a very blurred map. Oh my god. I don't think it gave me time to load. That's a pretty decently sized map. Oh wow.
Oh,
Okay.
Captain, it's beautiful up here.
It very is actually really pretty.
Can we get more jobs like this one?
Yeah. Yeah, we hopefully in the future. I'm gonna need to get some screenshots here in the future. Jeez. Okay, there's a giant building over there. Okay. Well then. What's going down? Slug sweeper. Hotel guest. Oh, hello, my friend. You got a
there.
really
Hope your atmospheric entry
nice
wasn't too
hat.
troublesome. As a guest
Oh my
of honor,
god, the
you
guy's like
deserve
me
the
for
best in
real.
comfort.
All white
Sublight
spots
Salvage
everywhere.
Shipping Underground, or Slug, as we like to call ourselves, is delighted to welcome you to Eridanos. I'm
you,
the
my
Grand
friend.
Colonial Head Bellhop. I'm here to grab
Nice
your
to meet
bags and
you,
direct the
Bellhop.
inspector to the Grand Ballroom, which was the scene of the crime.
Yeah. Can you fill me on the details of the moto, please?
I can try.
Please.
I was the one who found Helen's body in the Grand Ballroom.
Okay. Give me all
wasn't
the
in the best shape.
best details.
Aside from that, I don't know a whole lot.
I
Helen
see.
was supposed to host the unveiling for Rizzo's newest product, Spectrum Brown. Until you catch the killer, the unveiling's been indefinitely postponed. Helen's death has been a shock for many. A lot of people are inconsolable.
Understandable. She was a very famous actor.
Hell,
I hear.
even Black Hole Birdie, Helen's beau, has wandered off. Some folks think he had something to do with the murder, but I don't believe it.
I still don't understand why anyone would have it in for Ms. Helen.
Yeah, me too. From everything I've heard.
Accident disappearing goop capsules are currently low on capacity. Would you like to order a new 5,000 caps carton of goop for this unit?
Folks get heated when it comes to serials and their actors, I suppose.
Yeah, is she a divisive figure?
Not particularly. But I think some folks were jealous of her success, or otherwise viewed her as a threat.
I see.
Reckon how she came about her fame didn't help.
How did she get
Why,
famous?
she was a natural. People fell in love with her. She managed to wrangle up a following all on her own.
I see.
She ended up about as famous and high-runged as your average VP, which rubbed a lot of Byzantines the wrong way.
I see.
Actors ain't supposed to get preferential treatment.
Yeah,
Let's
I
see
get you.
here. Oh, I already spoke briefly about the Spectrum unveiling, or lack thereof. It's still an awful shame.
I thought you worked for
a lot of
Slug,
folks
not
looking
Rizzo's.
forward to that. I do. Rizzo's happened to rent out the Grand Colonial Ballroom from Slug for the unveiling. A nice mutually beneficial event.
I see. All right, I understand.
But the murder's gone and ruined that,
Yeah.
along with 9 out of 10 of my favorite cereals.
Damn,
Anyway,
I'm
I
sorry,
think
my
I've
friend.
held you up long enough. Once you're ready, head down to the lobby. The
Actually,
ballroom is just
bags?
behind
What
the
bags?
elevators. Meanwhile, I'll grab your bags.
Yeah,
You're
I don't have
making
bags.
fun, right? Your luggage, belongings, kit,
Nope.
wherever you keep what you ain't wearing. You're still
That's all
giving
shoved up
me
my
a
prison wallet,
pretty
my friend.
blank Look.
Like that all of my clothing
it's
is shoved up my
none
prison
of my
wallet.
business,
So
Do you just wear the same set of clothes all the time?
yes, but it's also all shoved up my ass. Sorry. I had to take a quick cut there for a second. I don't know why, but that came out of my mouth. Maybe you should take that stupid hat off before you criticize my appearance. Of course I do. Are you telling me you don't? No, that would be ridiculous. Like, no, that would be ridiculous. Or I just wear whatever I strip for my enemies' corpses, honestly.
Well, reckon I can respect your candor, even if it scares me a smidge.
Yep.
Anyhow, I'll look for you in the Grand Ballroom later. Hope you can unravel this mystery, Inspector.
Yep, next person I find and kill, I'm gonna wear the corpse. What the fuck did I just say? I'm gonna wear the armor, not the corpse. I'm not gonna skin them and wear the skin. Man, this place is cool. Yo, what's poppin'?
No need to check in here. Your paperwork has all been processed.
Oh, thank you,
You
thank
should
you.
be able to find the Colonial right ahead.
Alright. You're also like me, too. Hold up. I can't see from here, but... No, it's just like the light shining off her skin.
Oh,
But she had like weird
stars.
white spots all over her face.
This is
I
the
like me.
hotel? I've
Yeah,
only ever seen a place like this
and this
in
place is
periodicals.
awfully pretty. Ooh,
Or that one
flowers.
episode of Agent Khan.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
almost can't imagine someone.
All right, Grand. Okay, so the Grand Colonial Hotel. Let's go inside. All right, hello.
Ooh,
Let's see.
feels like I'm breathing rich people.
Rich people ale. Okay. The last row of Haskell and Helen. Okay, this room is sealed. How do we get back here? Oh. Never mind.
Black hole birdies disappeared,
Hmm?
you know.
So what's going on here? Can I come back? Yep, I can. Ew,
Oh, thank the law.
not good.
Inspector, you don't know how
Mhm.
relieved I am to see you.
Let's skip the Constantly Keen. Nice to meet you. We spoke on the Aether Wave. Yeah.
Constable Maria Keene. It's good to meet you in person, Inspector.
Thank you.
Dr. Goodnight. Ecstatic to
Oh,
make your
hello,
various
Goodnight.
acquaintances and so on. Are we finished with the pleasantries? There's something I'm excited to show you.
I'm guessing you're talking about the body.
What body? Oh, that. Goodness, no.
Oh.
This is far more interesting than Halcyon Helen's rapidly cooling corpse.
Oh.
Our coroner has developed a device which may prove useful in your investigation.
Ooh. What's the
Our
device?
office has instructed her to hand it over to you.
Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you. Oh, please. You make it sound as if I'm turning over stolen goods. Behold, my discrepancy amplifier. Hold it in your hands. Feel the way it hums with ontological potential.
Okay, interesting. I'm guessing this device makes use of deterministic. Jesus Christ, I can't speak. Wow. This looks like a scope modifier with a computing device, but I can't say that because I don't have enough probably long gun skills. So let's just say
You're
this.
rather sharp in your upper story. I can see why you're the inspector. The discrepancy amplifier uses a deterministic model of our universe to detect the discrepancy between what should be and what actually is. Then it renders any discrepancies visible by using the power of magnification.
Sounds like something out of ODS teaches. All right, so it's a magnifying glass.
Yes, it's a magnifying glass, but an extraordinarily powerful one. It looks through the glass of reality itself.
I'm contractually prohibited from endorsing off-brand technology, but I'll bend that rule just this once. You'll want to peer into the amplifier and examine the crime scene.
All right. So I'm not gonna try to say that again. Or the discrepancy amplifier. Actually, that was pretty close. Greetings, Inspector. Thanks to the half-genius, half-mad scientist mind of Dr. Goodnight. That's an interesting name. You've been granted the thing. A handy investigation device for uncovering clues throughout Indus. Be sure to equip it in a weapon slot before doing your hunt. Okay. So we have to, a unique weapon, I see. Let's equip that to 1. Aha! Scanning for evidence. Okay. Man, that thing looks cool. Yeah, it definitely looks more like a... Oh, it's a gun. It's an actual gun, too. Okay. Let's see. We got footprints. We want to take our money.
Captain, please show a little respect.
Sorry.
The discrepancy amplifier is now operational. Greetings, designated inspector and/or unauthorized larcenist. This unit has detected a discrepancy related to Halcyon Helen. Unscheduled expiration of. Begin amplification.
Actually, I see you've been designed with a modular analytic system. What else can you do?
The discrepancy amplifier has been programmed with advanced speech recognition, scientific analysis, and deterministic calculus protocols.
Okay.
Oh, you'll love this. Amplifier, tell the inspector about your features.
Please do not interrupt the discrepancy amplifier. The discrepancy amplifier is programmed to take instruction from its registered or designated inspector.
How curious. I must have set its impertinence levels to flagrant.
This unit's features include an automated personality simulator. This unit has been programmed to simulate joy and satisfaction in assisting you.
Thank you. Let's get started. Tell me more about the thing you found.
This footprint stands out from the normally spotless floor of the grand ballroom. Typically, the ballroom is cleaned twice daily, which means this must have been made by either Helen or her assailant or assailants.
Taste the door. Do the size of footprints match anything you recorded?
Footprint is a tailor-made 8.75, suggesting that its owner was very particular about their shoe size. It is also the exact size that Halcyon Helen typically prefers. There are traces of dirt throughout the footprint.
If can you analyze the dirt, please, my friend?
The dirt carries traces of fertilizer, as well as the faint signs of crushed purpleberries and grass. Grass, fertilizer, and purpleberries can all be found in the purpleberry orchards, located not far from the
Helen
Grand
must
Colonial.
have been at the orchards before she died.
This deduction appears sound.
Good work, Inspector.
And
I had a feeling we'd make some progress once we brought you onto the case. You'll need Administrator Ludovico to grant you access to the orchards. Contact him through the secure access terminal in your penthouse suite. Check in
I
with
get
the
a penthouse?
concierge.
What?
Your room
Okay.
should be ready by now.
Hell yeah.
If it isn't, I may
Let's go
have
check
to
out
go
the
shake
penthouse.
someone by the collar.
Okay. So you said I have a penthouse. Let's see.
Why is everybody staring?
Oh yeah, no,
Didn't
that guy
nobody
that
teach them
just
to
mentioned about
respect
the
dead?
autograph.
Oh gosh, is that Miss Helen? Can we see?
Yeah, you definitely should have got an autograph before she died. That thing would have been worth millions of credits. Jesus. Okay, so I got a penthouse suite. Hey, what's up? What's up?
I'm sorry, sir, but while the hotel is an active crime scene, I regret to inform you that all new bookings, room upgrades, room downgrades, and in-room massages are suspect. Oh, you're the special inspector.
Yes, I was about to say.
I warned me you'd be checking in soon.
Right, you happen to have my room.
Ah, yes. We are most pleased to offer you our grandest of grand accommodations, Inspector. The penthouse suite on our topmost floor is now available for you.
Hell yeah.
The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you.
So
simply call the elevator in the lobby,
that
and
sounds
our
interesting.
highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheer.
Yeah, the Grand Cure is interesting.
It certainly is a marvel of modern ingenuity, luxury, and ambition.
It does very much look
allow
like
me to answer any curiosities you might have about our building and the amenities on offer.
Right now, that's kind of all I need right
sure.
now. That's kind of all I need. Let's see. So to go to the penthouse, let's see. Hello, my friend. Let's see.
There, my inordinately esteemed guest. If
Thank
my
you.
hello were any more earnest, this loudspeaker would explode.
Oh, wow.
What authorized floor can I bring you to?
Bring me to the penthouse suite, please.
Next up, the finest seat in the house.
Hell yeah. Let's see. Hello. Oh, wait. The whole squad's here. Damn. Hello, everybody. We can enjoy this nice penthouse suite. Just to ourselves. Contact administrator.
Inspector, I understand you've visited the scene of the crime.
I have.
Halcyon Helen was an important cultural icon. She will be sorely missed.
She will be. I still don't know why you hired me. I'm usually causing murders, not solving.
I will be plain with you. I'd prefer not having to hire you at all. This matter should be resolved by Rizzo's security. But Cedric owns the land complexes, so we have a jurisdiction problem.
I see. Yeah, understandable.
Keene encouraged us to hire a third-party freelancer.
Relax.
Right now,
I've been
you're
solving
the best
problems for
chance
2
we have
years.
at
We don't get
resolving
along
this
since
incident and
Emerald
getting
Vow.
on with our affairs.
Yeah.
I see.
I should say
well,
that.
I appreciate your candor. Yes, let's go with that.
All right.
Back to the matter at hand. Tell me about your investigation.
Well, I got a lead. Can I tell you? I can't tell you why, but I need to access the orchage.
Your discretion is appreciated. I admit, I'm beginning to feel more confident in this arrangement. Here, I'm granting you access through the gates to the orchards. You're officially authorized to see this investigation through to the end.
Thank you.
There is one caveat. Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something. Possibly he wants to annoy me.
Or possibly both.
Both.
I'll bear that in mind.
You have a lead to chase. Law speed, Inspector.
There you go. Law speed with you. All right. Well then, I think I'm gonna end this video here. If you enjoyed the video, though, please consider subscribing, liking, and comment down below what your favorite part of this Outer Worlds DLC is. And with that being said, I'm gonna end this video here because I've been recording long enough. Yeah. See ya.